Okay, do we want to try this again now that I'm actually have my mic on? I made sure, and I deleted the old VOD so no one can find it. So do you want to watch the stream while I go to make sure it's okay? You good. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh, okay. So, I downloaded voice mod a while ago. Oh, it's catching you in the... That's why you can't just do that. You can't just do that, Osha. But, I got voice mod a while ago, and just for shits and giggles. And it was taking over my mic, which is... It's not a good thing. And so... it's not that I was technically muted, it was using the wrong mic that entire time. So my mouth was moving, but there was no sound. Why did nobody tell me? Streamed for how long? And nobody said anything? I can't with you guys. You just... Wow. Betrayal. This is... Yeah, thanks, Osha. So in the original one, which I don't think the stream even got that far, because it was way behind. Basically, he jump scared me while I was in the middle of a scare in-game. We are yes! Yes, you are! Yes, you sure are. Basically. Okay. Gonna leave my chat up here. And I did change my settings, so it should be better. But it might still be a little off. So, just gonna do that. It might be a little... But at least it'll catch up. Let me see if I can get my bitrate right. See, it says that, but I don't know if I can quite do that because of the delay and stuff. So it might be a little poor quality, but that's just a temporary thing. We can survive. We can get over it. Yeah. So, as I was saying, but not saying, this is Slay the Princess horror game, yada yada yada. Anyone who finds this in the future is gonna be really confused, but you can't see my hand motions. So, you're sent to kill a princess, there's a narrator, end of the world. Start. Let's act like I don't know. I don't know what happens. Let's just... Oh, wow.
In the woods.
Oh wait, I always thought it was upside down. Those are actually bushes, not treetops. Anytime it did it the other way, I thought it was upside down.
Princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Thank you, Kira. Actually, yeah, overlay. It's not new, I just haven't gotten around to using it yet. I got it with the rest of my overlay that I commissioned. I actually got this on Fiverr for, I think, with all of it together, animated and all of the panels and everything combined, it was like $400. Or not $400. It was like 100. It was definitely not $400. I don't remember how much it was. Actually, I just remember it being a lot. I don't remember how much it cost. Anyway, I spent a lot, is what that means. Is the basics of it. Also, hi Flannelkin! Hi Juju! Okay. Let's go back, let's go the original route I was going, since the original stream didn't even get around to showing what that led to. Which means I'm going to have to see the screen of terror again. So, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise we are running up,
you guys have already seen this. I am so sorry.
Nevertheless, let me assure you,
at least the narrator part's not my reaction.
Because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous
because she's locked up. How do you know that? Before you
decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led to this point. If the princess leaves the castle,
get me a Dr.
the world
Pepper?
will end.
Not sponsored.
There is no changing that.
Thank you. Don't acknowledge me, I'll kill. Will you now, Juju?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg.
No, don't do that, please. Thank you.
To ruin everything.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, don't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
Only in this universe.
That much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
I am.
Slaying a princess is much
Prince
better
Light
than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You do got a point there. And I was...
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
I don't know, people kind of suck. How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done.
Also, I got a couple achievements that last run. So sorry? I'm gonna go through the path of doing those again though, since nobody saw it. You know, just for you guys. Doing this for you. What you gonna do about it? Do you have any evidence to back this up?
We're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very
I don't know how I made it this far.
You've made it this far.
I was dropped off here.
The end of your journey.
End of my journey?
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Can't someone... Then again, I mean, it doesn't change anything, I don't think. But can't someone else do this? But I don't think I want someone else doing it either. Because I don't trust other people. I'm just like that. So, look, I'll go into the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face, which I don't want to do again. Fun fact.
But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every
Chat,
one of
am I
us is
easily
doomed.
persuaded?
So sure, go talk to her.
I need an answer to this. Am I... Yes? Thanks. I don't know if that was an answer to me just now, but...
You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed
Okay,
to save princesses, not slave
well,
them.
I'm not letting this narrator persuade me. Even though I probably should, because the way I did it was not the best. I have to proceed. And I'll do what I did last time, which is... Thanks.
The interior of the
Yes.
cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine
I'll do what I
layer
did
of
last
dust.
time, only because I
The
don't know
only
if it'll
furniture of
change
note
anything.
is a plain
Stowing
wooden
down there
table.
with the blade,
Perched on that table
you are already
is a
seeming like a
pristine
threat. But
blade.
also I want to defend myself, but also I don't want to seem like a threat immediately.
The blade
So,
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
since I didn't get to... I could make a difference, since the stream didn't quite get to there. So I will enter the basement without it, just in case it, like, wildly skews things. But I think
The door
it
to the
should
basement
have the
creaks
same
open, revealing a staircase
ending anyway,
faintly
since...
illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up
The narrator
stairs.
really sounds like the bad guy originally.
Hello? Is someone there?
You guys didn't get to hear this last time. Hello, Mr. Obama?
It's
Is that you?
hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
That's funny.
Don't let it fool you. It's
Nobody
all
heard
part of the manipulation.
Still can't believe.
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yes, I am. Just checking
You
in
are?
on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the
She's
stairs
pretty.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful.
Head
How could
pats.
someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Don't think like
I
that.
am
That's
begging
dumb.
you to stay
That's how you get
focused.
murdered
There's
by a
not
pretty
riding.
person.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Voice sounds distorted. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Yeah, if I... This is an okay, I said this before, but nobody heard it. There's nothing around her. Absolutely nothing. Just stone. Flat stone. You can see there's nothing. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating? Or
I don't see what that has
drinking,
to do
other
with
than,
anything.
like, stone condensation? I've been drinking nice cold Dr. Pepper, not sponsored.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but
It is relevant,
I
though.
agree with the princess. That's
I-
hardly relevant.
It is
Okay,
relevant,
but
though.
Actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Also, if that's the voice of me, at least the hero, quote-unquote, since when was I British? I don't want to tell her that she's a threat, because then it'll be like, oh no, here to kill me, blah, 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 blah. So I did... I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course
Makes
I'm locked up
sense.
down here for a reason.
She don't know.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever
She's
she
got
comes
big
up
doe
with.
eyes. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going
The
on here, I
truth.
don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Yes, they do.
It's not like you'd believe me.
From a not biased standpoint, I want to believe you.
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
So after we go through this quote-unquote first route, like I did last time, for the blind route, then you guys can tell me what options I should pick after this one. Because it is a demo, so it's not that long. It's longer than I thought it was gonna be, but
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
that would be weird. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry,
I like the way the artist draws hands,
just
though.
forgotten.
I don't know,
I must have a
find
name,
them
though.
cool.
Everyone has a name.
Everyone says how difficult hands are to draw, and so I guess I took that as like, ah yes, challenge. I really like how they're drawn. I don't know. They just
Okay,
itch my
that's
brain
right.
good.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back
But
upstairs. Get the
She's
blade
telling the
and slay
truth
her
if she
before it's
can't
too late.
remember. I would think. I would be more suspicious if she made up a name and lied to us. That's less trustworthy, obviously. She's not lying, I don't think. Am I gonna tell her? I'm not letting her out though. Keep her locked away. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Sounds like a
Seems
good
pretty
compromise.
compromise.
Yeah, good compromise. Except nobody likes
I
it.
don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
I don't know why.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
How? If you needed help, I would think you'd be out of here sooner.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
And this is where she starts being bitch. So going to lock her in the basement anyway.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
I'm not just gonna. I was originally just gonna stay and
Turn
talk.
your
I
back
want to
to
stay and
Princess.
talk, but she
Make
don't
your
want
way
that.
back to the stairs.
So I don't know what to say.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed
She
our
needed
help
our
to
help
get
to get out of here, as he said.
But do you hear the
You would think that she would have done so sooner if she
Either
can.
way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Thank God I was afraid I'd already committed to not
It's
slaying her.
never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry.
Grabbing the blade.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You
I don't know, I
slowly
kind of
creep
just
down
want
the
to
basement
lock her down
stairs.
there.
It's quiet. Where the
So this is where the
princess sat only a
difference.
moment ago,
Oh.
there's only a severed arm, princess.
How did
is
she
nowhere to be
sever
seen.
it? She had nothing, unless she like took a piece of the floor out. She had nothing to sever it with. At least I'm assuming, otherwise she would have done it sooner.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Yeah. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start
Oh,
over?
you coward.
No, I don't think we can.
Where is she?
Why don't you come closer? I have
No,
something
no,
to
no,
show
no,
you.
no, 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 no. She lost an arm, locking her down here and letting her
This
bleed
is
out.
a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
Tell you what. I'll even stay here for a while to make sure she's dead.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly
This is where things
barricading it
get
with the heavy
spooky.
wooden table that once
Oh
held
boy,
the
spooky
blade.
time, spooky time. Dr. Pepper, not sponsored. Spooky time.
Okay.
Favorite
we
drink,
can
right,
make
or
this work.
favorite
She
soda
has
right
an
there.
awful wound
Don't
that
at
you
me for
have
calling it
all
soda.
the
I
time.
can't. I just...
Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Yeah, all the time in the world.
You settle
She'll
in
bleed out.
against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off.
Don't fall
Your
asleep.
eyelids
That
heavy
is the
with
worst
fatigue.
option. How can anyone,
sleep
like, how
doesn't
do you
come.
instantly fall asleep
Instead, your rest is
when
broken
you're
by a
in danger?
piercing,
I would think the
wailing voice
adrenaline
calling
would
out
keep
to
you up.
from the other side of
And I
the
don't think the
door.
table's going to keep that door shut. Because, like... I don't think it's gonna keep it shut. Why would you fall asleep? How would you fall asleep in this situation? Like, I would be so anxious and scared, panicking. I would just, like, unless I passed out from fear, I would not be sleeping.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me
When this first happened, I don't like this. This makes me anxious. This is where things get fun. When this was happening with the banging and everything, my upstairs neighbors were also stomping around, so it made it a lot scarier because then I felt vibrations.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my
Okay,
good side.
so this is all the same as last time, other than the whole arm thing.
Sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
If I say you're okay, you're not even a princess, you're a monster. Like... Hi. I wasn't, if I go with that option, then she might just I don't know. Based on before, it might make things worse. It's based on our reactions and stuff. Since the actual physical decisions are very minor, but there's apparently a lot of endings to this. So I'm just gonna threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. Especially since she's got an arm missing.
These are
Right?
promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Why? Don't sleep. Don't get
You
comfortable.
jolt awake in the middle of
Also-
the night to silence in the cabin.
That
The
door
ruckus has stopped,
opens that way.
and the door to the basement is ajar.
The table
Its
wouldn't
lock broken,
block
The
it.
table shoved out of the way.
Just ignore her. I'm sure nothing will go wrong, right? But, the table couldn't have blocked the door if it opens that way. She would have just been able to open it and then climb over the table. Why was she banging on the door? Is my question. Because, like, obviously, that's not how that works. It's trying to make it seem like she pushed open the door and knocked the table out of the way or something, but she could have just opened the door normally and climbed over the table or even just normally moved the table. Why was she banging against it? Like, you can see by the angle of that. It obviously opens that way. So, what? I don't understand. I do not comprehend. No comprende. Like, how? Just how? How? It should not have taken that long.
Thanks for helping me get out of that.
Oh, that's
awful
different. The
basement.
arm is disconnected. Okay.
You try and stumble
don't
to your
like
feet,
this.
but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Okay.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone
I don't
on the
like
floor of
that.
the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her.
This is just how it feels to have bad circulation.
Whose side are you on?
Like, I'll sit wrong and I'll just, like, lose use of my legs for a moment. Sometimes, especially if I'm sleeping, like, my arms will go out. I try to make this less scary, of course. And, like, I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, time to move my arm. Gotta use the other one because I can't raise it up. I think that might be a problem.
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
What if I run away, except she's flickering?
She steps closer.
Get out of my
silent
face,
footfall at a
please,
time,
ma'am.
Cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Get out of my face, ma'am.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I don't think I want to
Your
with you.
lungs stop drawing in breath, and your
It's
heart
not that I don't
freezes
like
in
women.
chest.
I just don't
In
like
seconds.
you. Please get out of my face. I
Let's
don't
say
know
better
you.
luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Mm,
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
At least it was peaceful after. Right, gang? Ooh, 6 viewers. Hi, chat. Hello.
You're
Chapter
on a
2,
path
The Nightmare.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the
So,
basement of that cabin
it's not the same
is a
chapter.
princess.
This is a different chapter of the same
You're
line.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end
Originally,
of the
I
world.
thought that maybe it was, like, the way it restarts, but the lines are different. So... Screw this. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes.
Do you even know where you're going?
No. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin, I am not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path
Stars are pretty at least.
also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No. Turn around again and leave.
You're really
Again.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's
Yes,
remarkably
I need to.
selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the
I
stakes of
swear,
the
it's
situation. If you
it's
don't do your
YouTube. I
job,
swear, I need to
dies.
stretch it out for monetization.
Dies.
No,
Forever.
dies. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing
Stakes
this.
and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Well, I don't.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Well, screw you, universe. In the game anyway. You have to go into the cabin, don't I? Oh yeah? Well, I guess I just start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this
There's
place.
always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Well, at least it's not my responsibility.
And here
Yeah,
we
I'm
go.
sorry,
You
Osha, I
trudge
have
into
to
the
do
woods
this
and
all
something
over
strange
again.
starts to happen.
I see the house, the cabin in the
At
background.
first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Don't like
Wait.
that.
What's going on?
Yeah,
You're
me
too stubborn
too.
for
Just
that,
wait.
aren't you?
What's going
It
on?
doesn't matter how many paths or cabins
There's
appear
too
around
many.
you. You're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
It's not about
You've
irritating
doomed us
you.
all. You know that, right? But of course
It's about
you do.
preserving
Otherwise, you
myself.
wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Is it certain? How did I get here to begin with?
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
For real? Chapter 2. Again? Question mark, question mark, question mark. The stranger.
You're on a path in the woods.
There's no more
And at the end of
stars.
that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the
What
cabin.
are you talking about? Those walls have always been there. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost, or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I guess?
Yeah, screw this guy. They might have walled off everything but the path
Who
to the
are you?
cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
I'm not trying to ruin his day.
If by ruining my day you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then
Everyone
yes,
is
I
talking
suppose
but
there
me.
are plenty of ways
Okay.
to pull that off.
Who are these voices?
Still, the world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful.
Is the hero me? Or, cause like, the narrator, I thought the narrator was separate and the hero was me. Like, with the non-optional dialogue. But, now with the third voice, I'm sort of
You
confused.
are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
So, all of them I have to go to the cabin, so I'm going to silently proceed to the cabin, because ain't got no choice, and I don't exactly vibe with those other answers. Yeah, look at that huge wall. There's still some stars, but what?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I still don't think... Hi. I still don't think that she has lied that entire time. But I could be wrong, because we don't know for
Maybe
sure.
we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore them, they're just being difficult for the sake of it.
Who is... Ignore them. So that's separate from us. So we've got just a bunch of voices in our heads. No, it's the narrator's not telling me to ignore you, Osha. So, just proceeding to the cabin. I have to, apparently.
The interior of the cabin is
Low
odd, the air
quality
smelling
table.
faintly of plastic, the wood of the walls fitting together at uncomfortable angles. The only furniture is a plain wooden
Floor's
table,
weird too.
its legs all the wrong lengths, causing it to tilt towards the door. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it,
I'm going to
maybe we
take
should
it
just
this
leave
time.
it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
Who
What
is
good
this
a knife
guy?
against a world-ending
Also, yeah, the
monstrosity
windows do
anyways?
not fit now.
I, for one, would rather have it.
I mean, the
Don't
knife
really
against the
know what we're
world-ending
dealing with
monstrosity,
here.
I kind of get behind that, but that's about it.
I've
Yeah, I would also
already
rather
told
have...
you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess.
If
How
it's
many
just a
times do I
princess we're
have to
dealing
explain
with,
this
then
incredibly simple
why would
and
we need to
straightforward
arm
premise?
ourselves? Other than just, I don't know. I'm taking the blade, though.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are warped and shoddily constructed. The air seeping up from below is heavy, oppressive, with an odd stink
7
to it.
viewers, wow.
If the
Hi,
princess
guys.
lives here,
Hello,
slaying
everyone.
her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs, its multi-tonal lilt adding to the already uneasy atmosphere.
That's different.
This isn't what I expected her to sound like.
That's even
What
the
is she?
narrators.
I think we'd all like to know. You carefully
Contrarian,
make
so
your way
sassy.
down the
Why are you
stairs.
here even?
As you descend the final step,
That don't
the
look
form of
normal.
the princess comes into view. She locks eyes with you,
Oh,
one moving a little faster than the other. The loose skin of her face stretches into something resembling a smile. Good lord. Something in her neck bulges, roiling under her skin as she starts to speak, her voice pouring out between her closed teeth.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so
please stop,
long
upstairs neighbors.
since I had a friend.
To be continued. Okay, and because this is just a demo right now, there will be more later on, eventually. So they are voices in our head. Princess. Okay. So now we get to the fun part where you guys tell me what to choose. So, special thanks. Gonna do wish list on Steam. Planned release date 2023. Okay. Store page. Add to my wish list. Then it should hopefully tell me how to do things. Okay. Okay, now that I have all of you guys here, we're gonna start from the beginning, and you guys are going to tell me what to pick. Hero
You're
and the
on a
princess.
path in the woods.
Yeah, we've heard that.
You're here to slay her.
We get the gist. So, options are the end of the world. What are you talking about? The one we chose before. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Or can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Having considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending. Or, oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Walk towards the cabin, turn around and leave. Oh, turn around and leave was an option to begin with? Okay, I didn't know that. But that probably leads to the second one, maybe? That we got with, like, the many cabins, but I'm not sure. So, what do you guys think we should choose? Someone! Anybody! I will be sipping the Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored. So wait for an answer. I mean, you didn't see the route we went on before, though. Like, you didn't see what options we chose. Come on, chat! I know you guys are there, there's 6 of ya! Hearts, hearts. Thank you, Lynn, for retweeting and liking my stuff. My announcement. You a real one. Free shout out. Anyone, please. Otherwise, I'm just option 1. Okay. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna try going with other options to try and get
of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
People suck.
You have to put an end to her.
Okay. And then the new options are these 3. How can a princess locked away in the basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Okay.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin.
Watch us end up with the same path. Psycho streamer route. Be okay with killing the world.
You know what? You might as well reach the end of your journey.
Maybe we should be okay with killing the world. Okay. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course
that works.
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I don't know, apparently I do.
Some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
Psycho streamer route.
Right?
Okay. That works. Then there's less time for... less time for, I guess, waiting, so... So, just
Seriously?
turn around and leave.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
This will probably get us to the multiple
I
cabin
suppose
ending.
you just... Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, so everyone is talking to us.
That's strange. It looks like this path
Choose
also
murder.
leads to the cabin.
How do I...
How
Okay.
convenient. Everything's
So,
back
yeah.
on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Because I think the rest just goes
That's
into multiple
great.
cabin route.
As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
So, let's see if she'll probably look the same for the first go through.
A warning.
Before we
Before you
die,
go any
probably.
further. She will lie. She will
Yes.
She's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior.
I am a
It'll
valiant
be
and
easy,
talented warrior.
so long as you stay focused.
Focus. So, killing the world or killing her? These are both very different answers, but the whole being okay with killing the world thing just leads us back to where we were
We can't just
before.
go through with this
Unless,
She's
actually,
a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
so actually, we'll choose murder after this one. This one we're going to let her free because of the whole be okay with killing the
interior
world. That
of
was
the
first,
cabin is almost
then after that
entirely bare.
we will choose murder.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted.
Dust.
The blade is your...
So let's enter without the blade then, since they're just like, you know what? Go, be free.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light, and her voice soft.
Hello?
Hello?
Someone there?
Is hypnotizing. Don't let it...
Okay. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be?
Let her set her
Finally
free,
sinks in.
free, be the glorious night. You know what?
Wait,
You're
really?
right, you're right.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Woo!
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I'd be.
You walk
See,
down
she
the
looks
stairs
pretty
and
again,
lock
not
eyes
like
with the
a
princess.
terrible horror.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Okay, that's
Hi.
the same.
I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Yeah, I think the room did get bigger before. Unless, no, it just probably looked bigger because she was, yeah.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh, right.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the
Also,
end.
new image. But, I didn't bring anything. See what I can do. Set her
Only
free.
making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
My mom made a huge mistake. Oh, wait. Oops.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're
Give 'em-
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
They might have. Go and check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay, wait. You can wait a while if I'm looking for a key. But if I'm like, hey, let's just talk for a little bit, and you're like, nope, I can't wait. I'm going to kill you now.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the
What?
click of a lock sliding into place.
Excuse
Someone
me?
else here?
I'm gonna try the...
You try the
Door.
door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I don't have anything to slay her with.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade.
Is it just
like
going to
you were
force me
supposed
to?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Is she gonna be mad now because I'm locked in?
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yup.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Yup, they locked me down here.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Oh,
before raising
that's
her
how
arm
she
to her
did
mouth,
that.
her teeth
She...
tearing through her limb with a determination
Oh
of
my
wolf.
god.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, the only option is to free the princess right now.
Fine.
That's weird.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the
Got little
ragged,
claws on my
self-inflicted
hands.
wound on the princess's arm.
Wait, are those
just
like...
above the unyielding
those my
chain
actual
binding her
hands?
to this place.
That's weird. I thought there was like, with the cursor, I thought it was like a glove, but no. I'm a weird monster thingy.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Now we get to close up see how this looks. It is still really good drawing of it. It's still really good art though.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
This isn't a very glorious route for the glorious knight.
She clutches the wound, softly smiling as her gaze meets yours.
Hi, why didn't you just do that before
How
then?
is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
She's gnawing at that very, very
Let's get out of here.
aggressively. Approach the locked door. I ain't getting no
We won't
choices
have any
now.
of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Narrator?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
I am not in
Wait.
control.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
See, I didn't want that either. Warn her.
Stop that.
Oh, I thought this was all a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges. Wait, she dodges? Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Why am I not in control here?
I'm sorry. I can see you're doing your best to resist what's happening to you. I'll try and make this quick.
Oh, is she going to kill me anyway?
Pounces on you with the same animal
Oh.
ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Teefies.
You feel her claws on your throat, then her teeth,
Claws?
somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
I didn't see claws before.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged
Oh, yeah.
form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained red as your blood seeps into the fabric.
She's got sharp
When she
teefies
manages
now.
to escape from this place and bring ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault.
So it didn't even let
Can't
me
just
free her.
end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
You're the reason that we died. Kill, kill, kill.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Whose fault was that? Not mine. Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to sleep.
Okay, no. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time, you and I.
This is a
If
lie.
he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
Voice of the Doubting.
We
There's a
can
new
help
one.
her.
The furry
Just
RP
have
is
to
getting
find a
real.
way.
We need more voices to counteract the narrator. Well, we just got a new one. Voice of the Doubting.
Oh, is there another one of us in here? Help her? Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
We need to go even more psycho.
Sure, and all of us in here
Sure.
definitely believe you. Just stay focused on the task at hand.
The narrator's the bad guy. Lie. Yep, okay, definitely
You
going to
know
slay
I
that
can tell when
princess.
you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Nope. I'm freeing her.
I have one lie. She will lie. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink.
Did you just say the word wink out loud?
Yes.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink.
Just ignore the clown and focus.
I like
the
this one.
princess.
Proceed. Is it gonna be plastic again?
The
No,
interior
it's
of
not.
the cabin is almost entirely empty. The air stale and musty.
What's up with the air right
The floor
here?
and walls covered enough. The blade is your implement.
Oh wait, I should have taken the
The
blade
door to
so
the
I could.
basement creaks open, revealing
whatever.
a staircase faint. Her voice carried.
Hello?
You're playing a dangerous. It's even more Is it more hypnotizing?
Oh, that's new text.
Or is that just what we want it to be? I think we're in love.
Wait, that's a bit too
For
far,
everyone's
dude.
sake, you're not in love.
It's a bit too far.
Just
So,
don't let her charm.
Last time
It's
the
all
chapter
part of the
2 had her like
manipulation.
a weird monster.
You
She's
walk down the stairs
cheapified!
and lock eyes with the
She got
princess.
woobified!
She's still so beautiful. And she has both of her arms again.
She got
Did everything we
tinified!
just went through actually happen? It must have, because she's different. Can't you tell?
She's
You.
chibied.
I remember
Oh my
you.
gosh!
You're going to help me get out of here, right?
What? Okay. Okay, so it's just gonna end everyone at the change, and she got anime-fied! Did I see Manly Badass Hero? That is cool. He's the one I found this game from. Okay, so...
You're here to slay her.
I didn't expect that, if I'm being honest. I didn't know what was going to happen, but she got weebified. So next is immediately kill her. So... Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit.
Nah,
You make your way
that
up
route
the
actually
short
wasn't
path
as
of the cabin.
scary, except for like the
You'll
gnawing
find
the arm bit.
princess within. A warning before you go any further.
And of course getting mauled, but
She will lie.
it was fine.
She will
She
cheat.
looked fine.
She will do We're not going to go through
Yeah,
with this,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Ignore him. He doesn't.
Proceed.
The interior of the blade is your implement.
Oh, that was there before too. Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yes, indeed it would. It's just checking, make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. I don't like how it's playing twice.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
Yeah.
It's commanded.
Oh, who's there?
Almost as though she's the one in charge down here.
That's different.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just... Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
She's acting a lot oh, she's acting pretty casual about it, though. She gonna look normal? Probably.
You walk
Oh.
down the stairs and lock eyes
She's
with the princess.
suspicious.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Nuh-uh. I haven't said it. I'm just here to talk. Okay. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
Well, you shouldn't.
Well, you shouldn't. Maybe I should.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
It's catching you instead. That's why I said you can't do that.
Don't you dare.
Huh? Well, yeah, but you can watch on the stream.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do
After we talk
her.
to her.
Maybe she really
She
is
really
a
is
monster.
a monster.
Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Or is it? Tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I should be?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Am I scared of
I'm
you?
probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
Am
you'll
I
have to
gonna
be
get
close
mauled
enough to
again?
use it.
You can watch the stream.
So,
There's barely
you
any
should
lag
just
right
drop
now.
it.
I fixed it.
Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
What, mauled me
You hear
again?
the conviction in her voice.
That's kinda
You
hot.
see
No, I'm
the
kidding.
razor sharpness in her gaze. I don't think she's bluffing. She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? Not dropping the blade. Nope, Psycho, if I get stabbed, I get stabbed! The voices are British, so apparently I'm British. I should be used to getting stabbed. I'm sorry, that's a joke. I'm not dropping the blade,
Then I'm
though.
not talking to you.
Okay, don't talk to me. It's just... Fine then, I guess we're at an impasse. Actually, no, squint at the princess while
You
holding the
stare at
blade.
princess.
Just squint.
She squints back. The two of
Is
you
this
are gonna
flirting?
lose forever, aren't you?
Is this flirting? Squint even harder.
You squint even harder.
Staring contest achievement
So does she.
unlocked.
At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have
No!
to blink.
Drop the blade or slay the I guess I gotta kill her.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction
Oh, she
and
punched
hesitation
me.
is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
I just got decked.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed,
Just got
the shock
she's
of
just
first
not.
strike is enough to
She,
stagger you,
she
putting you and the
can't
princess
die.
on somewhat equal footing.
Into she's just not into you. Somewhat equal
The blade
footing.
slashes through the air again and again.
She's just
connecting your
kicking
body
my
as many times
ass.
as possible, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
That's kinda hot. It's just punchies, bro, chill.
We can still turn this around.
Can we? Finish the job.
You and the princess
Death.
stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted.
Stab it, stab it, stab
You
it, stab
probably
it, stab
won't
it.
make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the
No,
situation.
you don't just state the
Honestly,
facts,
it's
you
a miracle
manipulate.
anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess
Bouncing
doesn't be
around.
your friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Internal bleeding.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
But I still die.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
That's kinda hot.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would, but I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words. But you don't have the time to worry over such things.
See, the first one where I was trying to be like a mediator was more terrifying than any of the other ones we've done so far. Because she stays like a normal person so far for these ones. The other one, not so much. Like, even in the first half, she changed into a weird monster. So, like, how is my option the worst option? I thought it was a joke. I die again. Okay. The Fury. I wonder what voice we're getting this time.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to
But I already slew the princess, sure. She also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you.
Nope, it
Keep
definitely
focused,
happened.
Spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
This is a
If
lie.
he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
There's nothing we can do to stop
The
her.
Broken?
She's going to kill us again.
Oh, is there another one of us in here?
If you
There's so
go up
many
to the cabin,
voices.
you might as well just throw yourself at her feet and beg for mercy.
Sir, are you
Never going to
okay?
slay her with that attitude. Stuff that pathetic little voice to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
You're right. We're fighting again. I'm gladly
Such
slay that
magnificent
princess.
gusto. We'll all be in the clear in no time.
Oh, I tried last
Have
time.
One last warning. She will lie.
It's not her lies that'll stop us.
This is
I
true.
must admit, I'm a little worried about going back in there. I don't want to be as much of a downer as my new roommate, but
New
we were
roommate?
definitely
In
outclassed
my head.
last time.
Murder.
She seems more
Murder, murder,
demon than
murder, murder,
princess.
murder. Not demon, she was just a very strong woman, and I support very strong women. Violence is not an answer. Weren't you the- It's a question and the answer is
Ignore
yes.
them. They don't know what they're talking about. She's just a princess.
That's
Don't get all
not
in
true.
your head about it.
Proceed into the cabin. I thought he was trying to scare us at first, though, but seems like the more scared of her we
interior of the
get,
cabin
the
is larger
scarier
than
she
it should be.
gets.
The only item of furniture is
Ooh,
a
that's
plain wooden
weird.
table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh, even the windows don't have, like, the
blade
things
is your
on them.
implement. You'll need it if you
At
want
least
to
they're
do
facing
this
the right
right.
angle now. It's just solid straight. Take the blade!
You take
Murder
the blade
again!
from the table.
And enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are wide and deep. The air seeping up from below is heavy and oppressive, with an odd, eggy stink to it.
Eggy?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Why is it
Her fierce
eggy?
voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's somehow even fiercer than it was before. Of
Woman.
course it is.
If you like this game, you should really play Bad End Theater. I would, but I've already seen all of the endings for that game. Like, the entire thing, 100%ed. And, I would, but there wouldn't be as good content because I already know what happens. Like, it is really good. I will say that it is really good.
Don't let it intimidate you.
But,
You carefully make your way down the stairs.
but thank you for that. I
As you
am a
descend the
bitch.
final step,
She's
the form of the
hot.
princess comes into view.
She's
A
hot.
large shackle
She's
from her
mad.
wrist to the base
Big
of the wall.
woman. Big strong woman. Shut up, Osha. Be blink blind. Don't consume content, be blind. That's what I've been trying to do. Like, I found this game and I was going to play. I was like, nah, I should save it for a stream. If you like being an actual psycho, play Disco Elysium. I'm gonna stop being horny. But big, strong woman. Like, she's all the way up to. No wonder it's so big. She a large woman. She a big, pretty, massive woman. Large shackly.
Is it just me, or is she bigger than last time? It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Big
I
woman.
told you. It's pointless.
Shut up, the broken. She's. All I wanna do is see her turn into a giant woman. She did. She did. Also, I'm not going to finish that out just in case, because I don't know how many seconds that is. But she's big, hot woman. Woman, 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 woman. She tall. She's got a receding hairline though. Alright, and then it doesn't. Oh no! And then it ends right there! Yeah, that's bad. Okay. So we did try to immediately free her and be on her side. We tried immediate murder. Like, yeah, murder. So what if we're just, like, indecisive?
You're here to slay her.
What if we're just indecisive? What if I, like, go down there to kill her, and then just decide not to? Decide I'm freeing her.
We're not gonna go through. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's
Betrayal?
talking
I'll try that too. First I'm gonna try to be like, I'm here to kill you. Actually, no, you're hot. So stereotypical anime hero.
The interior of the blade is.
Okay, take the blade.
You take the
So
blade.
we go down there as a threat. And then
The door to the basement
we
creaks open,
go to free her.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light, and her voice carries.
Who's there?
It's
Who's there? Strong woman. Hi. Hey, I think I'm here to kill
The
you.
wrong address.
Great job.
You must have
Incorporate
the
element
wrong
of
address.
Good luck,
hero. You must have the wrong address.
She's so coldly. Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
Okay, well, what if you didn't kill me?
She makes a compelling point.
She makes a compelling
What if we
point.
didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk.
Okay, we saw that one. I'm gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your.
Poor thing.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
Okay, that's the
So-
same as the last time.
You should just...
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? She's unarmed.
Okay, you can drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the.
Thank you.
With an unceremonious
Maybe now we can
clang.
just... talk.
Okay.
Against your better.
Oh,
judgment,
she is
step
depressed.
forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you.
Well,
there's
she
no
hasn't
reason
fought
you-
us yet.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship.
Sure is. Are you coming on to me? I kind of want to go with the funny one.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
This is true. She is very emotionless. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. You're apparently going to end the world. I know what I've been told her, and I believe it. You're apparently going to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
I'm just telling her that.
Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? Did they even bother to tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? Because that just doesn't sound like the sort of thing
Kudere.
I'd be capable of.
I was hoping you'd tell me. If I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Fair enough.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart.
Hey, she softened up.
Hopefully sooner.
How sweet.
Oh
Now
no.
be a pal and help me get out of here.
Okay.
We can figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Okay. Actually, I've changed my mind. I don't trust you.
You walk up to the chains binding. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the print.
Okay. Any
Well.
ideas?
You do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt
Fair.
to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Why would I
You hear
make my way
click
out of the
lock
basement?
sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Okay, I'm just gonna go back. Like,
You
okay.
make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You
Okay.
won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Free the princess.
Against your better judgment, you
Hopefully
cut
this doesn't go the same. It shouldn't go the same way because it's
The blade is
giving
sharp
different
and quick. She
reactions.
didn't so much as utter a sound. The princess clutches the wound. Her
She's
fierce
not
gaze
smiling
meeting your
either.
eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of
She's
here.
just straight faced. Like, I don't know.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't. As the princess
don't do
approaches the
it.
bottom. Wait, this isn't fair. You watch me.
What if I warn her in this one?
Stop that.
Oh. I thought this was a...
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into. Stop it.
Is she going to, like, maul us
The
again?
blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She knocks your legs out from under you with a swift
Oh,
kick.
quick! A
You didn't
kick!
even see it coming.
Straight ballin', she's built different.
You fall to the ground, the wind
Ooh.
leaving your lungs all at once in a violent puff, and her knee settles on your throat. You try to gasp for air, but she pushes on your windpipe with weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. You won't draw another breath.
I don't know how to draw breath
When
anyway.
she manages to escape from this fate and brings ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happening. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Again, the
Everything
narrator's
goes
the one
dark.
that got us killed, though.
And you die.
So, like, narrator ain't so good either. Is it the damsel again?
You're here to...
Okay. Okay. And then, since we're being indecisive,
Such
we're just gonna
magnificent gusto.
kill her
We'll all
now.
be in the
Or
clear
try
in no
to.
time.
And we'll see
I
how that
have, she will
goes.
lie. Yes, don't believe it. Did you
Oh,
just say
we
no,
have
I
the
just
doubting
ignored
again. So... She might just be cute little chibi now, like the anime
Interior of the
version.
blade.
So I'm gonna take the
You
knife
take the
and go to kill the animeified
door to
version.
the basement creaks
Oh wait, no,
open,
it doesn't let
revealing a
us.
staircase. Her voice carries.
Hello?
It's even more. Is it more? I think we're for everyone's
No,
sake.
you're not in
we're
love.
Not
No.
in love. She's still. It must have.
You. I remember you. You're going to help.
Okay. So that just put us back on the other path. So unless I, like, yeah, do a betrayal,
You're here.
it might be different. Okay,
Does it? Of course, I mean...
You are warned. She
Just
will
do
run. We're not
that.
going to ignore him.
okay. So we're gonna go for a betrayal kill this time.
The blade. You the door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
It's command. Don't let it.
Oh wait, I took the blade like an idiot.
Oh? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Oh wait, I need the
Walk
blade anyway
downstairs.
for a betrayal
She's
kill.
so focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something? So, why'd you bring a knife with you?
She makes a compelling
Drop
point.
it, then we can
What
chat.
if we just
Okay,
dropped the blade and talked?
bye.
Look at her. It's not like she's a
Lowmaster
threat.
161. Which one are you again? Toodles. Thought that was, no, that's not Eugene. Alright. See ya.
Don't you dare.
Oh, no, it's fine, Juju.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really...
Okay, drop it.
The blade tumbles out
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against your...
And now she's gonna be
judgment. We'll
depressed.
fine. Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship. Too long.
Note the lack of detail. You can't...
The narrator said it was fine the same time as you. How would I get you out of
You
here?
can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here. Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp
True.
eyes. She isn't suggesting what I think she is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so... Just going to...
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Oh, I
Again,
made
she
bad
offers no
decision.
specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never
Might
get
be
a
able to
straight answer out of her.
strangle her?
Oh, have you decided what...
You know why you're...
Guess once I do that, I'm getting you out of here. It doesn't...
Doubt
And it
you're
just
going
goes
to
into the
distract
fighting.
her, though she's unarguable. We can still...
Okay. What if I flee and lock her in the basement now?
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Yes.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
Oh no, she's gone into the mommy dommy voice.
She steps
Don't like
towards
it.
you, ignoring her chains. They creak and
Well, if you could
strain
do
as
that,
she
why
pulls
didn't she
against them
just...
until finally they break. The links clap. She's free. Hurry to push your broken body as she closes in, and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against. It isn't long before you...
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door I'll hold for very
Okay, it's back to this.
When I get out of here, I'm evil.
It doesn't. No.
Okay.
I could be innocent and harmless, if you want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can.
Okay, it's just gonna be this one again.
You
I
jolt
hate
awake in the
this
middle of the night to
one.
silence in the cabin. The rocket. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
So helpless.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time.
Or maybe what a shame.
Your lungs stop drawing.
I'd say better luck next time.
I'm everything.
So it's probably
You're
just
hit-
gonna take us back to the other one.
Such magnificent gusto. We'll all be in the clear in no. She will. Oh God, we can't go in there.
Meek.
Do either of
That's
you feel
different.
sick? Because I feel sick just thinking about that place. We're going to die.
We got a new
You
voice
should
though.
be careful. There's something very wrong going on here. Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. The interior of the cabin is plain. The
that's
smooth
new.
wood of the walls almost featureless. The only item of furniture is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement
Oh,
door.
there's faces in the windows. I don't
Blade
like
joint.
that.
You'll need
I
to
don't
keep
like
up
that
with
at
this
all. Oh boy.
No,
It's
no,
playing
no,
right
no.
into my
No,
fears.
no. The basement door. It isn't there anymore. She could be anywhere. It's just a frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting.
I feel that too. And I think depending on the voice that we have, it changes like how the setting seems, because this voice thinks that she could, like, it's set up she could be anywhere, so we see silhouettes of her everywhere.
No. What did you do? This isn't how things are supposed to go. She's supposed to be an ordinary princess. Quick, the blade.
Go ahead and
Oh
take your
no,
little
I don't
toy.
like that. I
It
don't
won't
like
do
that.
you any good.
Okay, we got a new thing, and I don't like it. Osha? I don't like it.
Your legs go numb before you even have a chance to reach for the blade. You collapse to the floor as your lungs seize up,
That's new.
refusing to take in air. No, not again!
I didn't think
Oh.
you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh,
I
she
wonder how many times
remembers.
I'll get to play with you before you break.
What's up with her face? It's like a weird doll thing.
Everything goes dark.
And I
And
die
you
again.
Die. I'm sorry.
The nightmare. We died again. Okay, So obviously I
On a
did
path
something
to
there.
the woods. And at the end of that path is
Because
a
I got
cabin.
something different. I was
And in
trying
the
to do
basement of
the,
that cabin
betrayal
is a
kill, but I messed up.
princess.
But it's fine, because I got something else?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So?
Does it? While I nevertheless, and before you causality, it's no unless. Are you? Then I guess we'll. Then
Okay.
So sure, go talk to
I'm
her.
going to
See
go
how that
full,
turns out. You're
like,
not gonna go- ignore him.
I might not kill her. And go, okay, I'm gonna be nice. And then I'm gonna kill her. It's
The
this
interior of
betrayal.
the cabin is
Betrayal
almost
101.
entirely bare. The blade.
No blade. Full betrayal run. She's
Door
gonna
to the
tell us to
basement
get the
creaks
blade, to
open,
cut her out,
revealing a
and
staircase
then we're gonna not do
faintly
that.
illuminated
We're
by
just
an
gonna
unseen
kill
light
her.
in the room below. This is her voice.
Hello?
Don't let it.
Hello? Okay, I'm here to save
How
you.
many times?
Wait, really? You're come downstairs.
Yep.
I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been. Wait, I hope
Okay,
you brought
so we're on
something
this
to feel-
again.
Don't do it.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this.
Thank you.
You're making. No. You're doing the right thing. You walk up. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's some doubtful.
Okay. I'll be here.
You attempt. Someone else. Your shout. I'll repeat. You try this. You make your way to the
Okay.
easier for who? Easier for
So we've done
everyone.
this.
Look at
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out of these chains.
She barely. As she
Okay, she's
rips
gonna
her
start
flesh from
gnawing.
the blade from. Or we could. You won't like.
Oh,
Fine,
right, it
against
only
you
lets
cut.
us free
The blade
her.
is sharp. Her limb. She didn't. No. How is she?
Thank you.
Oh, right, it locks us
We
in.
won't have it. Wait. Watch me.
What are you?
Or I can just give
No
in.
going back now. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's, but she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Do you hear the
Maybe.
conviction in her voice? Do you see that razor sharp? She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
So this is a different ending
Everything
with a
goes
lot of
dark,
similarities.
And you die.
The Beast. So this one, I
You're
think,
on
is a little
path.
different.
You're here to slay her. Again. People don't die if he doesn't remember what happened. I can still feel
Obsessed.
each and every puncture and laceration.
That's new.
That beast hurt us, but we're going to hurt her back. Oh, is there another one of us in here? Good. It seems like your head's in the right place. If you can all...
Does it say what ones you have and haven't gotten? I was
Count
wondering
one
about
last
that. I'm
one.
gonna check the menu after this one.
She will... He's right, you know. She's a clever one, and determined to...
The Obsessed
Keep
sounds
your
like
eyes open and your
TV
senses
Hunter.
sharp, because we're not going to let her get the best of us again.
River
Ignore it.
Monsters.
She's just a princess. Don't overestimate her.
Wonder, like, if she's gonna go full feral, is she gonna, like, be a whole ass werewolf or something?
The interior
Ooh,
of
this
the
is
cabin
warped.
is ruinous and dilapidated. It
The
feels
achievements
like no one has
too.
lived here for a
Ooh,
long
the achievements,
time.
that's right.
Wind rushing in through cracks.
Because this
and
is
holes in the
through
wooden
Steam, I
walls.
can check that.
The only item of furniture is a plain, termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I wonder if it showed that. Probably, because it's the... I'm gonna look on stream. See if that showed the overlay. Oh. It seems like it didn't actually. Ooh. Doing a little. Okay, so 8 out of 13. So what are the ones we haven't gotten? The Beast is this one. Finish the demo with the Beast ending. Spectre ending. Good ending. Tried so hard. You did your best to resist, but in the end it didn't even matter. What? Manifesting a gun for my enemy to kill me with? I can't believe you gave her a knife? Okay. We've got a
The
lot we've
blade
got
is
to
your
get.
implement. Yes. Do it. Take the blade and
Okay, take the
you take the
blade.
blade from the table. It'd be
Enter the basement.
the door to the air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're stepping
Jungle.
down into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying, she growls up the stairs.
Growls. She's.
I can smell you.
I can smell you.
Isn't hypnotizing anymore.
She's gone
It's
full
almost
feral.
feral. Don't let her intimidate you. You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you ascend the final step, the form of the
She's got a
princess
tail.
comes into view. A large shackle
She's not.
leading from her
She's
wrist
kind
to
of
the basement.
feral?
She has both her arms again. And she's different, isn't she? The beast is showing us what she really is.
I don't know, I think it's based on the voice.
You're the reason I'm still down.
Why is she such a
Fiend,
furry? I don't
monster,
know.
betrayer. Nothing will get between my teeth and your throat.
The reason I'm still down here. Fiend, monster, betrayer. I'm the monster. The beast. Okay, we got that one. So there's a couple more. How do you apparently because I just got new achievement. So there's a good ending and the Spectre ending. And also a couple more. I can give her a knife? How do I give her the knife? Controls. Accessibility menu. Without selecting choices. Navigates interface. Hides the universe, takes screenshot, toggles the system self voice. I wonder how to get the Spectre one. Do you think I should look at, do you guys have any ideas? Never have any ideas? Okay, so I'll try and look it up. So... I'm going to... Sorry for the flashbang. I'm just gonna look up how to do it since I also have no idea. So I turned my desktop audio off. Gun! How do I... I don't have... What? Wait, what? Yeah, how do you even reach this point? This... what? Okay, so... So how do we kill her? How do I get there? Okay. Sorry for the whole give cookie. Hmm. So... trying to figure out... So I want to get all of the endings. Mom wants to get all of my endings. Oh, thank you! I'm glad you're able to... What is this song? This is, should be Insomniate, the, AI-generated theme that I made. Scrungling my brain. Well, it's like a bunch of songs mashed into one big thing, big theme. I was thinking of getting a theme or a couple, like, commissioned, I guess. I only use the music for, like, just chatting or even, like, if I do something drawing. So I could probably just get, like, 2? Yeah, 2. 2 sounds good. That way I could use, like, the outro one for, like, the intro and, well, I can use the normal one for the intro, but I at least want an outro one. So, my Magical Girl theme song, thank you. So... So how do I get the... Okay, so... Sorry to cut the music out from you, Juju. But... Oh, game just crashed. Oops. So apparently what we have to do is... We have to just not talk to her when we go to kill her, apparently. So we just go straight to killing her.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here. You make your way up. A warning. She will... We're not going to go through with... Ignore him.
Okay.
The interior of the blade is... You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult
So
to
yeah,
slay the
apparently we just
princess
gotta
and save
straight
the...
up just kill her. No talk, only death.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
It's command. Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still listening to reason.
So yeah, we're just like a vessel to kill.
You walk down. She's so... Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
So
Oh?
I just have to kill her.
No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So,
Do you hear the conviction? She's unarmed.
And then you just
You
kill
lunge
her.
forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Okay,
easily give
apparently
way,
we
and look
can
down to
kill
see your
her.
blade already
If you just
sinking
don't
deep
talk
into
to her.
heart.
You just bonk, get the job done.
oh, this is it, isn't it?
Nothing like watching Lightstream taking my antidepressants and drinking Dr. Pepper. Hey, you too? Well, I don't have the antidepressants, even though I probably should. Ideal evening. Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
almost
apparently you just
embarrassed.
straight up kill her.
I should have seen that coming, but I have to
Just don't
wonder,
talk to her, just straight up kill.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Apparently it
There it
is.
is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Sigma male behavior, just death. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not, that was too easy. Of course she is. She's dead. Okay, so I think she, like, actively... Like, things change based on what we think of her. So... If we think she has a trick up her sleeve... I didn't watch, like, the whole way to do it, so at least we can get here quickly. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not, that was too easy.
Over. Don't get all worked up.
Doesn't want us to get worked up so she doesn't
With your
actually
work
come
done,
back.
you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
And then we just leave?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only,
Oh.
a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now
So
is
the world
vast
still ended?
emptiness of space. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I don't think so. That's bullshit. Let
What's
me out of
done
here.
is done. And there's no going back now.
It's just space. When she said she said she needed space, this isn't what I thought she meant.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes.
Real end of the
You
world
can't
were
be
the
sure
friends
if
we
it's
made
days
along
or
the way.
months
Thank you,
or
Juju.
Years or even decades.
Oh wow.
It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I think I've been happier.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Heck no. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. No. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not?
I don't like the
There's more for us
cabin.
to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little. No, anything to get out of this.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you.
You
Is
made
this
it?
not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones.
It's been a
but
while.
The blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade,
Princess was not
stab
the
yourself,
monster, it
and
was
you
us.
die. The end. Nice knowing you.
The Spectre. There we go. That's how we get the new one.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Not going to play along this time.
How unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess also seems to be somewhat insane. Oh well, so long as you get the job done, it doesn't matter what sort of mental state you're in. I have one last warning for you. She will lie. You're right.
The
She
coal.
won't be a problem. I'm not sure I'm a fan of my new roommate. I think there's a lot more to this situation than we've been told. The situation couldn't be more straightforward. Just ignore him. The interior of
Ooh.
the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners.
It used to have
You can
wallpaper?
hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows.
Unless those are
The
supposed to
only
be
item of
cobwebs.
furniture is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Everything's
Before you
very
have a chance
old.
to even
Ooh.
think about taking it, the top of a hand appears from underneath the floor.
That says head, not hand, narrator. And that's a
Two
head.
deep-set eyes
She's
stare
kind
at
of
you,
cute, though.
followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
A ghost!
Oh, Wow.
Ghost.
How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I don't know. I mean, when she was going all flickery and weird, she seemed kind of ghost-like, and she still killed
Oh,
us.
it's you. Hiya, killer. I guess we've got some things to talk about, haven't we? Like how you murdered me?
And that's it. That's the Spectre. So apparently, there's a few... I don't know how to give her... If I look here... How do we... Before we get the good ending, how do we get this achievement? How do I get this one? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I figured that one out. So...
You're on a path. Of course I... Does it? Are you serious?
Okay.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what...
Okay, so... We take the knife.
You take the... The door to the... Her voice carried.
Just
Oh?
checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me. So,
Drop
Blade
it.
tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
oh,
Okay.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the... They're large and...
well,
Okay, so... Cut her out. Free her.
Against your better... No, we
Approach
won't
the
have...
locked door. So, warn
Stop
her,
that.
oh,
Your body... Stop it.
and then
Thank you.
slay her.
You swing your arm towards
There
her throat,
you
the
go.
blade, but she's ready for it. She
Oh!
grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade.
Oh, okay.
She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Haymaker.
There's a ringing in your ears. Your feet fall to your knees.
Oops.
You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow.
Oh, she's just gonna
first.
kick me
You
to
feel
death.
bones
So is it getting
shatter
more and
with
more
every
off key, or
impact.
that's...
Unknown
It is
ruptures
getting more and more
blossom
off
with
key,
blood
fun
somewhere
fact.
inside.
oh, dang. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a
Okay.
confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Okay, so we got that one.
You're here to... I have one last warning for you. She will
Okay.
lie. It's not her lie. I must admit, I ignore.
Okay, I think we're getting big woman again. But we did get the achievement.
The interior of the cabin, the blade.
Yep, big woman.
You take the.
Who's there?
Somehow you. Of course. Don't let it. You carefully make your way down the. As you descend the.
Okay. So now get the last one before the
You're
quote-unquote
on a
good
path
ending
in the. You're here.
is we
You
go
make a
to
warning. She
threaten
will
her,
lie. We're not gonna go through. Ignore.
and then we just doubt whether or not she's unarmed. And apparently she ends up with the knife.
Blade.
Take the blade,
You take the.
enter the basement. Don't say nothing. Continue down the
You're
stairs.
still listening. You walk down. She's focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Steal your nerves and step
You step
forward.
Oh? No talking? I'm probably chained up in this. So, you should.
Do you hear the conviction in her? She's unarmed.
Are you sure she's not
positive.
she's not
I'm
armed?
But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Try to kill her and you'll get okay, try to kill her.
Hesitating. Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
And then slay the princess.
You charge the princess, blade in
Okay.
hand.
Yeah, we got
But
it.
Unfortunately, your earlier suspicions proved correct.
A blade of her
own
own.
slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
So it is what we believe is true of her becomes true.
Blood
Because
sprays
before
from
she
the
didn't
cut.
have
Your
a
severed
knife.
carotid artery
but she
painting the
does now.
princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
We have the option to just die. Just finish the job, or just die. Die. I'm supposed to try finishing the job. Well, I mean, I got the achievement, so I guess it doesn't matter.
With the last bit of your
Oh,
will,
it killed
you
her.
Press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you collapse on the floor.
Somehow,
Okay.
I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder. Do you really think this is.
There it is again. But you don't have the time to worry over such things. Everything
Okay.
goes.
So yeah, and then
You're
she's
on-
big
you're
woman
here.
again.
I have. She will lie. It's not her. I must ignore.
Okay, yeah. So she's just big woman again. Okay. True ending time, quote unquote, or good ending time.
You're here.
We just straight up kill her like we did for the Spectre one. And I guess we just accept our fate.
Warning, before you go any further.
Um, yeah, I think you just sort of accept
She
your
will
fate
lie. We're not going to go
in
through. Ignore him.
space.
The interior of the cabin is all. The blade is your. You take.
So,
Good.
if
You're
what you
still listening
believe
to
of
these.
her is
Step
what
forward. Your.
she becomes, I think the reason this works is because you just
You lunge forward without.
Don't
you feel
think
flesh
anything
easily
of
give
her
way
other
and
than
look
just
down to
she's
see
a
your
princess
blade
and
or-
I have to kill her.
This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done? You did, but that day is. You open the cabin
And
door.
then space.
Only what? Everyone is.
Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone.
Okay, am in space now.
Trust me. Time passes. Psst. Hey.
course we are. I
Really?
like it here.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
The little voices' pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Association time. Okay, everyone. Man, I mean, their handwriting at least is better than mine. I love the little heart she's got. It's kind of smiling with a little dead face. Woo! And that's the end of the demo. So, I think we got absolutely everything. Yep, okay, that's everything to see here. So we just 100%ed that in one night. Wow. So that was Slay the Princess. We got all of the achievements, I think. Let's see. Yep. We got all of them. So, if you guys have any suggestions of anything else I should play in the future, I guess I'll give inputs like, oh yeah, if I've seen that already, like a 100% of it. Or if I haven't, then I might check it out, do a stream of it, you know? So yeah. That was the whole thing. So be sure, I do have a suggestion box set up, so if anyone wants to put anything in there, feel free. I'll take a gander at it whenever I can. And have a good night, morning, whenever you're seeing this. See ya!